What's up, everybody? It's your girl Nita, your favorite diva, and I am back with my girl Monique Nicole.
Hey,
Hey, how you doing, boo?
good. How are you?
Good. And we are here to do some reality talk TV. And first on the docket is Belle Collective. Okay, y'all. Belle Collective. This is season 2, episode 4, Air Wars. So we start the episode off with Akeisha and Letitia, rather. I'll call it Letitia. Um,
Mm-hmm.
they're taking a tour of Fair Street. Letitia is saying she's bored. I was laughing. She said she can't wait to tell Marie about everything that, they discussed. However,
Mm-hmm.
Akeisha is like, uh-uh.
Mm-hmm.
No, 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 no. She said, from her behavior at the brunch, I've decided she's not anybody I want to do business with. I said, ooh, and I, ooh,
And I can't blame her. But keep going. I can't blame
right,
her.
right. And then she also said, Akeisha, she was throwing some shade, baby. She also said that Letitia, we gotta work our thing out, but you got a lot of ambition, but you need more than ambition to get this project on the road. You need some money in them pockets. I said, oh, so
Oh, I missed that part.
he
She.
said it in a confessional.
Oh, I still missed it because damn.
Yes, yes. So I was like, uh-oh. So they got real, real. Hey y'all. I'm just waiting for y'all to get on in here. We can backtrack. We still on the first subject. What do y'all
Yeah.
think about Miss Akeisha and Miss Letitia, their conversation, and how she shaded the heck out of I felt like you know what? I ain't blame her about Marie. I don't blame her because
Yeah.
Marie, she's not in the right headspace. And I think Letitia was going with Marie because Marie has the money. So she need the money aspect from her. And so
Mm, that's a good point.
yeah. And so now that she's with Akeisha now, it's like she I don't know. It seems like Miss Akeisha is not gonna be the only where's your money at? So it seems like she's gonna be like, where your money at?
She seemed like she got money the way she be acting, but that don't mean nothing. But uh, sorry, you see, I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say because I didn't listen.
She,
I'm sorry. Marie did show her ass at the brunch, so I'm not mad about the Marie thing. I like what they're trying to do, though. I like what they're trying to do.
yeah.
I hope it succeeds, but it looks like they have a long road ahead of them.
Exactly. She did. She really did. And then we go on to see Marie goes to Letitia's office. And then she's telling her she has a lot going on. She was big up in her, talking about, I'm so glad that you're doing these things. I'm proud of you. Um, all of these things, right? That was fine.
Mhm.
But I want to I think it's best that I do not attend your brunches anymore. So with that being said, I would have been like, hallelujah. Okay.
Hallelujah.
But no, no, no. No, no, no. Miss Letitia, she got to fuss and fight. She got to fuss and fight. And she's trying to tell, um, she said, you really are just being ridiculous almost. I mean, that's what it sounded like to me. It just sounded like you're kind of being ridiculous. Nobody said anything to you. Basically, Tisha is like, are you going to be the light or are you going to conform to the darkness? And then she was like, talk about it, move past it, and all this other thing. But what I was saying, Marie was just basically saying that she don't have no self control and no self discipline. You can't be around somebody and not say nothing. Like, no. I mean, I
Yeah.
think it's the best. She shouldn't attend. Fine, but you know,
He
here,
wasn't taking no accountability in that conversation. That was irritating me. She was taking no accountability, and
right,
Tisha was telling her like, "You want me to hear you out, but you don't want to hear me out."
right,
And
yeah,
it was clear. It was clear.
right. It do not work like that.
It don't work that way, boo.
Ma'am, Miss Ma'am, it does not work like that. So we also Glenn goes over to Mama Faye house. Man, baby, everything he was saying in this thing was so problematic to me.
Right.
So problematic to me. Hey, Greta.
It was definitely a womp, 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 womp.
Exactly, exactly. All right, y'all, come on in the room. Y'all like the video? Oh shoot. Like. All
Contacted.
right. So I didn't like what he was saying. He said, I have respect for my father as a man, but I don't know him. He ain't done nothing for me. He gave me life. So what exactly are we respecting?
What are you respecting? Yeah, I didn't get that either. I'm glad we on the same page. I did not understand it, Nita. I ain't
I am confusion.
confusion. Because
So
what is there to respect?
right. And it's like, I don't know, is this like some stupid unspoken rule that you respect men that ain't doing it, ain't being ancient niggas? Like, no, we're not doing that. No.
And they don't have a relationship now that he's older, right? They don't. That's the
No.
only thing I could think of is if they rekindled a friendship later in life or something. But no,
You don't know him.
he doesn't know him. Yeah, he did say that. So shoot, I was trying to throw him a bone. No, if you don't know him, what you respecting?
Right. Shut up, Glenn. Exactly. Shut up. And then the mother was just pretty much saying that, you keep doing the same thing over and over again. You keep on, yeah, you're doing these sweet nothings, you're saying you're sorry, but you said that for 18 years. So she said she needs action. She don't need talking no more. She needs action or whatever. And
Exactly.
he also said something else about fatherhood that
Mm-hmm.
kind of rubbed me the wrong way too. What did he say? He said, "As long as I do the opposite of what my father did, I'll be a great dad." And I was just like, "Does
So the
that
bare minimum. I mean, he probably has abandonment issues that he's not really being honest about. Um, but I mean, how do I say this? I think he's just thinking from the lane of I'm gonna be there for my child. I'm never gonna abandon my child, and that's great. That's great.
it's
But I feel
parenting?"
like men don't realize that when you treat the mother of your child bad, that can still trickle down to your child. Like, don't get me
Exactly.
wrong, there are men that are amazing fathers, but just were terrible husbands. I get
Mhm.
it. That does exist. But I do feel like, and Glenn, I think he will be respectful. And when I say respectful, I use that word loosely. But on
Very.
surface, in front of their child, I think he will respect Letitia. I don't see him disrespecting her in front of the child. So I
Right.
will give him that. He seems like one of those men, amazing father, terrible husband. Should have never gotten married. You should have never been in any type of union commit. So he's just one of those. I strike him as just one of those.
Yeah. Yeah. And the only thing about that is that I don't like that narrative because it almost feels like, you know, I guess we'll get there at the end of the episode when he was talking to Letitia and stuff like that. I don't know, but do you get the feeling that he wouldn't possibly be in his son's life if he's not attached to Tisha? Do you think he'll still be there, be present the way he is?
I think he's it seems like it. So
Oh,
far, what I've seen of him, it seems like it. Now you never know. I don't know him in real life, but
yeah.
what he shows me on TV, I do feel like he is still going to be that devoted father and be there for his son. That's what I see because we saw in the first episode, the whole pickup drop off thing. So they already had that going.
Mm.
So it seems like it, but
Because
you never know.
sometimes men, if they're not attached to the mother anymore, they don't do for the kid anymore.
It's
That's
true
a
for
lot of
sure.
times. A lot of times, if they don't have access to him, because that's why a lot of times you get into that situation and you still sleeping with your baby father and stuff, you have to, because if you want them to take care of
Yeah,
them, listen.
that's true. Good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I did like that the mother was holding him to task, and pretty much those are excuses and statements. And no, we need to do better. And you better. She said you have to break down them walls. She said
Ooh,
you put all those walls up. And then she said she likened the affair to a misdemeanor, and she likened the baby to a felony. And I was like, I thought they all were felonies. I
yeah,
mean,
I mean, I liked her analogy because I felt like it got through to his dumbass, or maybe it did or didn't. I don't know, but it's like a misdemeanor is already bad. Like you still don't want a misdemeanor on your record, but a
right.
felony. I felt like that was a cool like analogy to give his dull ass. He understood that, right? He understood that. So,
Right.
hmm. Has he been in legal trouble in the past? Has he been in criminal activities in the past?
So I
Okay.
don't think so, because I think with those, when you're truck drivers like that, I don't think that you're able
Okay.
to have that type
Mm,
of record.
gotcha.
Okay, so Akeisha and her husband, we get to see Big Willie. I think he used to be an NFL player. He does not want to move to Mississippi. He is a New York man.
I like him.
You like him?
Hmm.
Okay. I think I don't know. I think he's just going to give her a hard time about this move because he doesn't want to do it. He's saying he's behind her, but it feels like at every turn he want to kind of
Hmm.
I
I
don't
think
know.
he doesn't. I think his thing is okay. This is cute if it's temporary, but if it's long term, then we gonna have a problem. And I don't blame him because that is a culture shock to go from New York,
Hmm.
no shade, to Mississippi. I'm sorry. It's a damn culture shock. Now, if he was going from New York to Atlanta, that'd be a little different. New York to Houston, Texas, that'd be a little different. But where they at in Mississippi,
Right.
that small town, that's a freaking culture shock. So
Right.
I feel like if it's a temporary thing, if it's a year, 8 months, a year or so for her to build up what she's trying to do, I think he'll be okay with that. But he just wants to make sure it's not permanent. And
Right.
I
And
don't
the
blame.
way, because she's trying to purchase property, and I was just like, you know how,
Yeah.
just like you can buy property, you can sell it too, right? Because I mean, it's the way he kept on, like, it seems
But
permanent.
you can rent it. Why does she want to buy rent it? Unless she's trying to look at it as like an investment property, go have
Which it
do
could
it.
be,
But yeah.
which it could be. But she's saying if they're going to be moving, even if it's temporary, she says she doesn't like to pay other people mortgages. So that's why she's against renting. She's renting right now. And she said, because if she's going to be on Bell Collector, she's going to have to move down here. She got to film
Mm,
down. She got to do that. So it
yeah.
looks like they want to be here and do this project or whatever. So, like you said, it could be an investment property. She could just sell it after she's done. You might get a little bit of equity. You might, who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? But she says she doesn't want to. And so they had Gucci um talking about modern home. I was like, oh, what's a modern?
Mhm.
What's a modern?
I know what that is, player.
So she came in and so they are at this impasse. So he said, let's meet in the middle. We got 11,000 square feet in New York, and I mean in Philly, and then we're renting a 2,000 square feet. So she said the compromise in the middle is a 5,000 square feet. I'm like, damn, 5,000 is still a lot. So she said, for her and her family and her kids and stuff,
They
she,
have 2 or 3 kids, right?
I think two.
Okay. She got
Yes.
she got the money. She rolling deep. I think she got some type of inheritance or something. When
Mm,
she keeps talking about her family history and that she got some type of inheritance or something. She got money. That's the feeling. Unless she's a flexer,
which it seems like
Scotty by Nation said nothing is happening.
I get those vibes. I get those flexing vibes because they was doing it. It was like, where's the elevator? Where's that? I need this room. I need this. And she's like, oh, look at you flexing. So
Mm.
they seem to be a little
It just
braggadocious.
seems like she was brought up very spoiled,
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
very spoiled, and
Sure.
she's still spoiled as an adult.
Honey, we get to the shade of it all.
Oh, I think I know what you're saying. Yes.
The shade, baby. When I tell you this back and forth between Latrice and Essie, baby, when I tell you I was cackling,
I was
cackling.
keying. Okay. Oh, that shit was it was like a little ping pong match. Ding, 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 ding.
But I told you there was some truth to this whole situation. Latrice actually fessed up to it. So let's talk about some of the shade they was throwing. She said, so I'm in there trying to wrap up my day or whatever, and then I smell white diamonds. I said, oh my God. You know, young people always trying to shade shade older women with their age. Stop age shaming, Latrice.
I'm so sorry because I did fall out.
I said, not the white.
Growing up, our mama and our grandmama had that damn white diamond perfume and just could not let it go. They couldn't let it go. So when she said that, I damn hollered.
Right. It was too funny.
Oh,
Funny. And then they was talking about she in the hood, and I'm on Dogmore. I guess that's a highfalutin place or whatever. And then she was like, well, I think it was just going back and forth. I didn't write down the notes or whatever.
It was so funny because it was just shade after shade, but it was just like cute. It was cute. It was shady. Like some moments was shady, and fun shade. I was like,
yeah.
wow, that's a lot.
Yeah,
so lot going on.
It definitely was. It was shade. It's light shade. And I think no one took offense to anything. You know what I'm saying?
I'm so glad they kept it.
Yeah. And that's how you do it. That's how you do it on the shows. And that's why it came across so authentic. That's why we're sitting up here laughing at it. It was cute. It was cute. I loved it.
It was cute.
So
but for clarity, Latrice admitted
she did
that she was on the phone with somebody and was trying to get information on Marie. It was like, well, give me some dirt on Marie
and Letitia. But she said,
okay, go.
She said, no, I don't want Letitia, but you can do Marie. So yeah. So she said her and Letitia was in a good spot. So I know how that you want to get the tea or whatever, to be able to use it against them, because these back and forths could get nasty, and the way Marie was acting last season, so she was just getting prepared, I guess.
Yeah.
What you think? But I'm glad she admitted to it, because we sitting up here thinking Marie is crazy, and she knows she did it all along.
But did she admit the whole, like, because the way Marie is talking about it, it's as if Latrice, it's one thing to ask for information, like, oh girl, give me the tea. But it's a different thing. If she actually went on the internet, did she publish something? Did she say something? Did she
put
it in her face?
It was either something on Twitter or something in the Facebook group where that rumor got started. You know how, just say anybody could contact me or you, because we do Belle Collective or something like that, and it was like this, I'm gonna put this in there or whatever. And I think when she started, like, oh, I heard this and that and that, and so it started to grow and get an audience. Yeah, so it was just, and then it was serious. It was accusing her clinic, Hamilton Davis, of fraud. And so, and she was just, at first it felt like Latrice wasn't trying to hear it, right? It sounded like she was, but it wasn't until Essie said that Marie has lupus and it's flaring up and it's making it worse with all these stressors or whatever. That was when Latrice to me started to, well, I wish the best for her because at first she was like, she don't mean nothing to me. She said, how you gonna say another black woman don't mean nothing? She said, oh no, she means something, just not to me. I said, she keeps it real. I was just like,
I'm not mad at you. Yeah.
hey, hey, sweet brown sugar.
Yeah, they care about somebody. I mean, so okay, keeping it real. But I want her to keep it all the way real about that situation. I mean, I still feel like she's hiding a couple things. Like she's not admitting to like what you were saying, commenting on it or putting the dropping a clue out there for people. I just feel like she's not owning it completely. So
right. But she did say something, and but she said that her hand was on the knife, but you wasn't doing the stabbing. So
she did. You're right.
Like you got it going on, you got it popping, and then it took on a life of its own and stuff like that. Not saying that you did it, but you gave the okay to do it.
Yep.
So yeah, so that's how I got out there.
Yep.
And child, she was telling Latrice, telling Essie that she don't owe her nothing. I said, ooh. And then she just kind of dismissed it and was like, why do you give a shit about a rumor? And I was just like, because they said their businesses.
Girl, don't insult my intelligence. You know why the hell it matters. Now, if I said some shit about your damn weed shop, your ass would have a problem, wouldn't you? Okay, so boo-boo.
Right.
Don't do that now.
Latrice was honest about the person that came with her to bringing the info to her about Letitia Marie, but she wanted to protect Letitia. Yeah, and she said because she said she was in a good space with Letitia, so she basically just said she didn't make up the rumor. She just allowed them to flow freely. I guess I don't even understand why do you even need her permission to do that though? Like, I feel like she roped herself in there for nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you don't need to, hey brother, you don't need to get Letitia's permission to put out a rumor, right? I wouldn't think so. I'd been like, girl, I ain't got nothing to do with it. That's what I would have meant. So anyway, so now we get on to Glenn and Letitia. We'll keep it short and sweet, baby. Y'all know. Y'all already know.
I'm gonna let you take this away, and I'll add my. Go ahead, girl.
Listen.
Go in and I really want you to do a rant. I really just want you to give me a good old nasty rant. But
listen, you know goddamn well. How the hell you gonna say you is a good man, Savannah? Aside from the cheating, aside from the texting, aside from the babies, aside from all of these things, you a good man, Savannah.
Preach.
So in essence, to me, what it sounds like he's saying that he's a good man just because he black, got a job, and he breathing. Hell no. Hell no, that's not how that works. That is not how it works, son. Ooh. Black and breathing and a job, that does not make a good catch.
Bare minimum, baby. That's bare minimum.
Bare minimum. You don't have no self-control. You don't have no integrity. You don't have no self-discipline. Where are your morals and your values? Like, come on, sir. I'm a good dude, Savannah. Other than that, I'm a good catch. Sir, sit down and eat your food.
You cheated on your wife multiple times. You had an outside baby on her. Wait, let me back up. You cheated on your wife multiple times. Not only that, you didn't have enough respect for yourself or your wife to wear a mother trucking condom. So you hit a chick raw could have caught all types of stuff, laid back in bed with your wife, could have transferred all types of stuff to her, and you had an outside baby, but you're a good man. I want to ask men this. What do you think is a good man? Because like he's an example, and I know all men do not think like this. So I don't want y'all to, Brillo, if you're still here, don't jump too hard. I'm not saying all men think like this, but there is a good percentage of men that do share the similar sentiments as this man. And
in what world, baby?
I just want to know, why is it, and this is from the beginning of time, the bar for men seems to be set so low.
It's in hell.
They only have
the bar is in hell.
They only have to do but so little to it'd be okay. But us, we have to damn do backflips, somersaults, this, that, and the third, just to be accepted, just to get a pass for this, just to do this. We do one wrong thing and it's just never fair. It's just never fair. And when it comes to infidelity, it pisses me off because I feel like in society, forget race, literally society,
right?
Women are expected to forgive. Oh, well, it was one time, or oh, but he didn't really mean to, but oh, but he's a great father, but oh, work it out for your family. But when it's a man, if we cheat on a man, oh, our shit is packed up at the door, and we all the bitches. And
because you saw what he said. He said, she's talking about you got a glow about you and all this other stuff. She said it's the God in me, and he was like, it better not be nothing else in you. Nigga, you don't have to say nothing like that to me. Like, how dare you? How dare you?
One thing men are gonna have, and y'all, I experienced this recently. One thing these ninjas are gonna have is some freaking audacity. That's what they have. That's a guarantee. These ninjas will have some damn audacity.
Right. It's crazy. I was sitting up here like, I know you fucking lie. I said, I couldn't believe. He said he's so she had on her make him remember get up. And he like,
she look good, honey. She look good.
Good. I said, come on, Tisha. But you know what? I'm kind of just over this. I'm over it because we already know he's in the fucking intro. You obviously gets back
from last year. It's a new intro.
Yeah, they weren't in the intro.
It is. Yes, you're right. Yeah, I've seen it. Yes,
crazy. It's just crazy talking about he been to 3 counseling sessions and you haven't showed up, nigga. You need the counseling, not me. You need the counseling. Maybe that's why you're there by yourself. How about that? She's of course he's putting on the baby please baby please. He made mistakes. He misses family. She was like, you be on the road talking about you bored. Read a goddamn book. That's what she said. I was like, come on,
read a book. Do something.
She was like, she misses them. She misses them as a family. She misses him. He's her best friend. And I sure, I get it.
You're gonna miss him, but you better be strong.
Right. You have to be strong because this nigga ain't about shit.
About shit. There's no forgiving. Once you have a baby on me,
that's a wrap.
Listen, if fucking Wendy Williams,
that's a wrap.
With all her issues that she got, if Wendy Williams can walk away from Kevin Hunter, she knew that nigga was cheating all them years. But when he had that baby on her, that is when she said the last straw. And I'm not saying you're supposed to take all this abuse. I'm not condoning that. But I'm just saying, damn, you can't let Wendy Williams outdo you now, Latrice. And there's no, I love Wendy. I pray for her. She's going through a lot of stuff.
Yeah, she is.
Damn, you are considering the idea of getting back with him, and he had a baby. Well, we can move on because that was a nice little tangent we did. That was woo.
Okay, but before we get out of here, I want y'all to rate the episode in the chat. I'm gonna give it an 8.5.
Channel, but not before doing an extensive documentation of the manosphere.
Whoops. Technical difficulties. It's okay.
Sorry. I'm trying to put an 8 in the damn thing to put my. I put an 8.
I'm gonna give it an 8. Yeah,
baby, that shade between Miss Latrice and Essie, baby.
That was probably my favorite scene.
And then the fact that I can just go off on Glenn a whole
yeah
8.5.
Okay.
Damn, oh, Greta, you weren't impressed. Okay, 6.
Damn, I was 6, Greta. What a 6? Jeez.
Okay.
Y'all some tough critics, man.
7.5. Okay.
Y'all some tough critics, man.
Yeah, you know, that whole thing with Glenn, it just irks me. It just really irks me because stop playing in my face. That's all I'm saying.
Facts.
Stop playing from my
Kira. Thank you for supporting us, girl.
I know you always supporting. We about to move on. Y'all make sure y'all like the video. We about to move on to Married to Medicine, honey. And girl, when I tell you I enjoy Married to Medicine, I enjoyed Married to Medicine. Married to Medicine, they was giving.
Enjoyed it, but I don't know why. Maybe I don't know why I feel like the last 2 episodes are all a blur. Like maybe because it's just been the vacation. I don't know why. Maybe once we start talking, that I'll remember. But I just feel like the last episode wasn't that memorable.
Okay.
Like a couple things happened, but
or this week,
both.
Okay.
But I could be dead wrong. You know, when we go.
I mean, they're like they started back about this whole. Oh, you know what? I had wrote notes for last week's episode, thinking it was this week's episode. And so I feel like I seen this.
Oh snap!
Yeah. Okay, I did. I had a good old time. I had a good old Kiki, baby. When Carl was over there acting a fool, talking about the Little Dick Mafia, that was it for me. That was it for me, baby. I was like, I'm trying to get these pictures, y'all.
Hold on, y'all.
Mess. It was. I was hollering. Child. I think so many good things happen in this episode. Of course, they're going with this. They're at this brunch, right? Pretty much talking about that weird fight. That's what I'm saying. It was such a big fight. I was surprised that you was like, it feel like a blur because the way contestant.
Oh, the contestant one. Yeah, that was a lot.
Yes. And so they was talking about, they are both wrong in their own ways, the battle of the egos and all of this stuff. So they're talking about that. Then they go to this beautiful, oh my God, when I tell you, please, I got to rewatch it because I need to know what restaurant was that. It was sleek. It was sexy. It was expensive, baby. I loved it. Like all the first course, the second course, they had the lamb chops. I was like,
oh, everything looked so succulent.
Oh my God. I have to go. It was so nice. And that's what everybody kept saying. They couldn't even fake. They couldn't front. They kept on saying it is amazing. Just
they all did. They all did. Yep. That food was mouth-watering.
Yeah, was lit. And baby, when Eugene sees,
poor Eugene.
When Eugene sees, that's all I'm gonna say.
I feel bad. I feel bad. I feel bad.
Yes, she was
reckless.
Yes, Like I couldn't even imagine what I was just like, no, the fuck she didn't. No, she didn't. And then she was like a repeat offender. Girl, no. Like my head was about to spontaneous combust because I was like, I could not believe what she was doing. I was like, this is crazy. This is crazy. Child, they started going off with these so no, contestant apologized to everybody because it blew up, it was ugly, and she said moving forward I'm not going to act like that no more, so I wanted to apologize. Everybody was like, okay. Then I don't know, Heavenly seemed like she made a smirky or quirky comment. I can't even remember what it was. And so Simone's sitting up here, this is her day now, so she's sitting up here and she is. Did my pictures transfer? I'm sorry, y'all. Over so I can load them. So they're asking about these. She said I'm gonna ask some questions. They're gonna be messy, some not so much. So the chef came out and he was like, "We got some red wine, some champagne, all this." She was like, "I like his vibe. I like his vibe." And then Toya gonna say he's married. I was like, girl, shut up. How you know he married? Like, she get on my damn nerves. I said, they still want to keep on going with that damn. They still. Oh, Miss Kara, tell me more. He was
defending. See, I didn't want to do it. Sorry.
Maybe he hadn't seen that. Because I don't know if there was any defense for that type of behavior. She made him look. Oh my God.
I like Eugene. I like Eugene, but he's
enabling the behavior. He's enabling it. No, absolutely not. Miss Kira, I am so disappointed that you said that he is defending her on Twitter.
Yeah.
So anyway, they always trying to go with the quad like married men or whatever, or dates married men. Shut up, Toya. So the first question was like, you prefer quickies or marathons? And Quad was like, I can do both and apply some pressure around the neck. I said,
ooh. Quad is getting an old freak week.
Right.
A nasty freak week.
Right. I was like, okay then. Okay, Miss Quad. And she was telling a whole lot, girl, the whole thing about the masturbation, baby. 2 times a day. Oh no, girl, more than that. I said, oh, how much time you got on your hands? How much time you got on your hands, Miss Quad? That's what I want to know.
You doing it that well? You might need a man if you're doing it that often. I'm just saying. Get you a nice little hookup buddy, because girl, that's too much.
I don't even have that kind of time.
I don't get that time. I don't got the pay. Quiet. You're telling on yourself, honey.
Oh no.
Do you, boo? Do you? What works for you? She seems happy and single. So
hello, it works. Then there was some kind of question about the breadwinner. Do you remember exactly?
Ooh.
Will it cause problems if the woman is the breadwinner in the house or something like that? Is that how they pose that question?
It was posed.
I feel really bad for you. I'm sorry, I was just reading the comments. They going there. He is simp for his wife, and Toya know it. He is so in love with Toya.
And I like Eugene. I think he is such a stand-up man. I think he's a great example of a husband and a father and a provider and just a support mate and all that. But damn it, I need him to speak up for himself a little bit more, be a little bit more firm in his stance against Toya, because Toya is a very dominating type personality. And you can't be timid with the personality like that. You got to be able to put her in her place. And I just feel like maybe she chose him not just because he's an amazing man, but because she could run over him. And And maybe it was subconscious. She didn't even realize it. She got a lot of, listen, look at me trying to play a damn psychologist, but it's just.
I'm trying to see if I got a picture of that damn food.
Oh, don't get me hungry. Don't do it. Don't do
This
it.
is
Because I'm
so
driving
good.
my car with some lamb chops.
Yep, they said this is the best I ever had in my entire life. It was good, y'all. That place looked really, really nice. They looked like they was having a good time there. They look good. They look good.
I want to know where that's at in Vegas. Like, what's the name of it?
I'm so glad Contessa ain't had that damn cotton candy hair on, girl.
That damn cotton candy wig. I'm weak. Thanks, Tiff.
Yeah. Okay, so Audra asked,
sorry about
no.
saying that's deep, and I was like, yeah, it just came to me as I was talking about it. Like her personality, I wonder if it was intentional or not. Like if she chose Eugene for a reason, because she's such a dominating force, and I just feel like she just walks all over him, and I feel bad.
I do too. Oh my God. So, okay, so clearly at this restaurant they had too much to drink. Audra asked the question, what surprised you most when you got married? Toya screams out that the penis doesn't get any bigger.
Womp, womp, womp. Just a moment.
I almost want to think she a little slow. I'm trying to figure out what in the world is going on.
Toya has always been reckless at the mouth. Y'all can go back to season 1, season 2, season 3. She's always been like that. She's also that little selfish, spoiled, arrogant side of her, how she was acting about that damn bacon. I've seen that before. I forget what season. She's done some shit like that before in the past. And I'm like, Toya, you got some ways about you, ma'am. You got some ways about you.
Right.
But Nita, I want to ask you your opinion on like the whole gender role thing. What is your take on it? What kind of woman do you feel like you are? Are you a Dr. Heavenly where you're old school completely, or are you old school about some stuff, a little bit of new school, a little bit of old school? Like what's your take on that topic? Because I think it's a really important topic, especially in today's time. I'm seeing that a lot, the gender role thing being talked about, and who makes more money and stuff like that.
Listen, for me, I was programmed at a young age that you're supposed to be independent. You're supposed to have all these things you're supposed to do and provide for yourself. So I'm not of that thinking anymore. Like I did that. I got tired and burnt out. I changed course correct. And now I'm all in a whole different space now. I don't care who makes the bread. I would like for my partner to make the bread because I like to spin the bread. So, and that works out very, very well. So, but yeah, I do. I still indulge in gender roles. I still do all the cooking. But I feel like if your partner is good at cooking, I wouldn't mind if they wanted to do the cooking and still be the breadwinner. I wouldn't mind. Like I would, wherever the lack is, I can just, I'm not married to the gender roles like that. I love to cook and
okay. Oh, I wish I was like you. I cook to survive. I ain't been cooking lately. I've been doing meal preps, ordering my meal preps. I feel you. I'm old school with certain things, but for me, I don't really want to get into gender roles. I just want us to feel like we're a team and it's teamwork. Right. I don't want a man that's like expects me to cook every night. Like I want a man that is like, hey babe, I am so tired. I had a long day. Don't worry, Monique. I got you. I'm gonna cook tonight, babe. I need that. You can't just be so well, you're the woman. You need to be the one cooking. Nigga, get your ass in your kitchen if you can cook too. Help me. Let's help each other. Let's not be so You know what I'm saying? So that's what I need. I need a man who's open-minded like that. When I'm teaching my daughter certain things, cleaning and stuff, my son gonna be right there with me. I need him to have that same mindset. Like, no, we're not gonna just be, oh, the woman gonna cook and clean. No, because cleaning is a I forgot the word I was gonna use. That's a necessity, no matter what gender you are. So I just feel like I don't. That's kind of where I'm at.
Absolutely. I'll crack it up. She said, I have a feeling that Toya used to be for the streets. Just kidding.
Ain't no just kidding. I believe she used to be a hoe. I believe she used to be out here in the streets.
That confessional when she said she was in Miami on the that wasn't with Eugene.
She admitted it in the confessional. It wasn't Eugene. She said that. And he was fine too. Yeah, it wasn't Eugene though. Yep, she said it.
Like sometimes I
think she was a freak in her past life. Before Eugene, she was a freak-a-leak. For sure. I've seen it over multiple seasons. She's hinted at it. Toya was a freak-a-leak. And that's fine, girl. Live your life. Do you, boo. Yeah. But don't emasculate your husband in the process.
Oh my God. That was just awful. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not married to that anymore. Like that whole strong Black woman trope, I put it down. I ain't doing that. I'm resting in my femininity. I am being soft. I'm loving life. All the luxuries that I can afford. Okay, so that's what we doing.
Amen.
That's what we doing. But they teach us that you gotta work hard. You gotta do all this stuff. You know, and sometimes I even see women working harder than men. Actually. Just be honest.
But we're always conditioned. It's just, yeah. Yep. Teaching my boys take care of themselves. Thank you, Kara. Please.
Absolutely. Child, I was like, and then not but 2 seconds later, gonna sit up there and say, well, what husband would y'all take? Or
who initiated it? Who initiated that question? Was it Toya?
No.
I think it was somebody else. I don't know why I think so.
That's boundaries. I don't have that.
Wait, is that me?
Honey, I don't even know. But baby, 2 seconds later, she's sitting up there talking about she wanted Kieran because he looked like he got a long, strong one. I see.
I think Contessa started it actually. That's the second freak-a-leak in the group.
Right. It could have been, it could have been Contessa. Baby,
I think then she beat up. That shit was funny.
It do seem like she'd be a little freak. So are your men allowed to have female friends?
Oh, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Oh, you think Simone did?
I don't know, Simone. I don't know why I thought it was Contessa. I could be wrong. I gotta watch it again.
I know that Simone, she was saying, because you remember, like maybe 3 or 4 seasons ago, their marriage was in the hot seat. And he had this female friend called like a sister or whatever. And there was something in the she said he can have friends with whoever he had friends with, but there are boundaries that you cannot cross being a friend. She was like, Cecil is more concerned about you thinking that he's cool rather than pissing me off. So I guess because he feel like he got her and he ain't got to do much or something.
I don't understand it. Run that back.
Yeah, she said, Cecil is a people pleaser. He thinks more about what you think about him and whether or not you think he's cool or not, rather than pissing me off. So basically, you're like an afterthought.
Simone's an afterthought, she's trying to say.
Yeah, that's how she felt. And she said she feels like he cares about what everybody else thinks, but don't care about what she thinks. And people get comfortable like that because you're my wife and you're there. So
You're gonna be there. Yep.
right. I ain't gotta worry about, whether you're pissed off or not. So yes.
Yeah. I mean, I believe in boundaries, but I don't know how the whole friends thing of the opposite sex when you're married, it gets complicated.
Right.
I feel like for me, if let's say I'm married, engaged, whatever, if it's a longtime friend of my husband's, I'm not gonna tell him to cut off a friend. Like that's wild to me.
Mm-hmm.
She was here before me, especially if the friend was here before me. I would never do that because I wouldn't want him to do that to me. And I have some male friends. I wouldn't want him to be like, you can't be friends. That's my homie. I didn't what? So, but if it's a new friend, there might be some issues.
Yeah. Yeah.
If they're single and new friend, there might be some issues.
Right. Right.
But I'm not like Dr. Heavenly, where don't look at my man, don't talk to my man, don't touch my man, don't wink at my man, don't blink at him. I'm not that deep into it,
And she up here spanking strippers.
It had a damn conniption when Dr. Daddy Damon went to the strip club in a previous season. She had a damn fit, if y'all remember. She had a fit.
Now, there was something that came up. Simone said that she has a whole chapter in her book saying, don't listen to your friends or family. Now, I take issue with that just a little bit. I understand what she's saying about, either letting them know about your business or, having them too much in your business.
Exactly.
And they can't, when you forgive them, the person, they can't forgive them. They still in that place.
It's true.
But I feel like sometimes when your children are growing up and they're getting into these relationships, I think when your parent senses toxicity, senses keep on living. You haven't lived enough to see the red flags and the signs and stuff like that. And I think sometimes family and friends be trying to step in if it was a bad relationship, if there is some toxicity going on there, if there's some abuse going on there. So it's like two sides of the coin or whatever. So like I said, take it with a grain of salt, but just know sometimes your family and friends are there to try to protect you as well. So
yeah,
there's my thing on that. So what do you think about that?
I agree with Simone.
Okay.
I agree because I feel like to a certain extent, like she's right to an extent. You have to be careful about how much you divulge to family and friends because, like you said, I'm gonna forgive him if I forgive him, depending on what the situation is, and then you still mad at him and you still over here rolling your eyes and rolling your neck at him. So it's just that's when you have to be very careful how much you divulge to your friends and family, because they're never gonna forget.
Right.
When someone hurts you, they're not gonna forget. Parents be that way about friends that do their child wrong, let alone a significant other. You know what I mean? So you have to be a little careful. You don't want to give too much information. Give some surface stuff. Feel it out a little bit.
Right.
Give some surface information and see, hey, what's your opinion on this? But don't give the whole tea. Don't give the whole tea.
Right. Yeah. Family don't get over it.
Family not gonna get over it. No. Maybe your friends, maybe a couple friends will, but definitely not family. And even with friends, you do have to be careful which friends you divulge certain things to. You have to be careful. Pick your friends wisely. I know I have genuine friends, but there might be some bitches who, what's the saying? Misery loves company. So you got to watch out for those people too. And it's just, you have to be careful. So I get it. Overall, I get what she was saying.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Monique got a good point about you have to be careful with the opposite gender long relationships too, because one can still catch feelings for the other. I witnessed that in a friend group. And yeah, I think, you know, that's why I said you said long friendships. Okay. I was thinking about the newer friendships are like more susceptible to catching feelings, just because of the newness of it, or you know, if you
Yeah,
just like
and I
the
hear what
energy,
you're
and you
saying
like
too, because friends can become lovers, but that's when you have to feel it out. You got to be around them. You got to feel the energy. You got to be present, and you can put the fillers out, and then you can see.
yeah,
But because you never know. We've seen it. We've seen it before. So
absolutely. Okay, so
at Simba,
what are the symptoms of a dysfunctional marriage?
oh, what was the comments for this? I don't remember this part.
I don't have any.
Oh shit.
I remember Contessa jumping in there and saying that don't listen. Wait a minute. She said every symptom is not a problem for everybody. I think I remember her saying that. She said just because that symptom is a problem for you, it may not be a problem for this marriage over here. So I don't think that they got into it because she just kind of like
gave a generic.
Yeah, she kind of dismissed it and saying, just because I don't know. Okay. And what did you learn about your husband until you were married? And basically, the women was talking about how damn dirty they are.
That's what every friend I have that got married has said to me, and I mother freaking believe it.
Yep. Everybody got in that confessional and talked about he don't pick up a shoe, he don't pick up his underwear, he don't do this, he don't do that. They basically was just going off. So, baby, child, they asking each other, are they gonna tell their husbands about going to the strip club? Everybody pretty much saying yeah, right? Then next thing you know, Toya's so damn raggedy. She calls Eugene at 4 a.m. Atlanta time.
Maggie.
When he is about to get the last little bit of sleep before he has to leave out 5 o'clock in the morning to his job. She calling him with the bullshit. I said, girl,
Toya is selfish. If y'all haven't noticed in the last 9 seasons, Toya is very selfish and inconsiderate.
Very. You could tell the bacon. That's a thing. The way she just do Eugene, she not even thinking about his sleep.
Damn.
Like, yeah, no. And then next thing you know, wow. Listen, I got the picture. While she is on the phone with Eugene in there, this fool, drunk ass, talk about Eugene Harris, Little Dick Mafia.
Shit.
And Toya was on the phone with Eugene. Simone took the phone from Toya and said, "Go ahead and get some rest, Eugene. Go to bed.
Right.
We'll later."
Oh,
I said, Quad, what you doing, girl? I said,
get her in trouble.
Right. I said, but you know what? I said, the cameras are there. So at the same time, listen, it's already out there. She was talking about, well, you wasn't just saying that just a little while ago. Talk to you like his peen is good for my, you know what I'm saying? Like it fits for her, whatever. And I was just like, Audra was shocked. Her face was my face. Her for everybody, but girl Quad was laughing her ass off. I was crying. So then they get there. They get to the strip club. And baby, when I tell you they had a time, They was having a good old time. Look at Simone. I thought I had a picture when they all ganged up on Heavenly.
Ooh, baby, she was whipping them. She was enjoying it,
No,
to
I
say the least.
look. Dr. Jackie had to put on her glasses. Oh,
I know,
did
right? She said, "I want to see. I want to see."
yeah, she was like, let me see. But you know what? I'm listen, y'all. I'm Jackie. I'll be far away over there. I say I love the people watch. I love y'all having fun, getting humped on and all that. I be that girl. I be that girl over here.
In
Like,
the corner.
watching. So Dr. Jackie is me. Y'all can have it. But yeah, they had a good old time. Then they was talking about this man and his penis. It was.
Jeez.
I was like, ooh.
I hate them damn outfits they be having the male strippers in, child. I hate them damn outfits. Like, why you nigga take that shit off? Why you wearing that? I don't know. Like even Bolo, I hated that damn outfit he had on. Nigga, what? Take that stupid corny shit off.
Right. I was like, Quad, that was quite ugly. I thought that was ugly. I couldn't believe she did that. And then I did she know that she was on the phone with him?
I don't know.
Because she was all the way at the other end of the limousine.
Yeah.
So maybe she didn't, but baby, it was
Mhm.
bad. It was a bad look. It was a bad look. Child, they had a good time. Simone said she is what she said? She said she is recording it so she can put it on social media. She said
Mhm.
she set that up so she could do that. So when they was leaving, if you had fun, say, hey, Simone. So we going over to the men's, and the men's is boxing it out, exercising. I just said these niggas is tired. They old and tired.
But I would have been shit. My damn out of shape ass. Listen, the way they had him, he was working them now.
She said,
Right. Just keep it simple, baby. Keep it simple and realistic. Some gray sweats. That's all you need. Okay. That damn outfit. Got a whole outfit with a hat on. Nigga, what? That stupid shit off. Looking goofy.
So the husbands are saying what all their wives are doing or something.
Uh-huh.
And then it was so funny how production kept on showing the wives. Like the funniest one was Simone.
Ooh.
So funny was she. I had a good old time. It was funny. They said they had a better session with the gloves than the axes. Did you see Eugene get a couple licks in on Karen?
Yep. I saw.
He two pieces.
Some anger still left in you, buddy.
Right. He gave him a little two piece. Did you notice that everybody was calling their husbands, but Miss Contessa was calling who? The trainer. Calling the trainer. And I'm like, I don't even understand, like, even if you call him, but why do you have to FaceTime? I don't think FaceTime is necessary for the trainer. But that's just me.
I digress.
No, don't digress too.
I'm just so damn tired of Contessa.
She's a mess.
I'm so disappointed in her. Like, I just am. And I'm just trying to understand, like, and sorry, I'm jumping ahead, but when they had that like real heart to heart kumbaya moment with Heavenly, I'm just trying to figure out like what went wrong after that. Like, that should have been the conversation that put them back together as friends and they made peace. And Contessa seemed like she accepted it. She felt the sincerity of it. So how do we go from that to then y'all still beefing in real time? Like,
they still beefing in real time?
They're not friends. And yeah, they're not cool like that no more. So I just feel like, damn it, what happened? So I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Right. Contessa seemed like a person that don't like to let things go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Heavenly brings Dr. Refresh the IV treatment. They're having breakfast together. They made sure they had Toya's bacon. They were sitting up there dropping it like it was hot. But baby, let me show you Simone's face when she came back up.
Yep, that coming back up part, even for me.
That ain't it. Is that it?
Mm-mm.
There it is.
Baby, it was and she looked all sexy. I said, okay, Simone.
Right. She said, I can drop it like it's hot. It's the come up. That's the thing right there. And her face, baby, I tried to get the face when she was coming back up. She's like, I need some Tylenol. I'm gonna need some ice and some Tylenol.
Right. It's the dropping it is easy. It's the getting back up.
Right.
Mm.
Now they had this little clip in there where Toya and Jackie. She was like, I know you tired, Jackie, because you and Toya had sex last night.
That was so funny.
So they showed the clip, and sure enough, honey, Toya was doing something. I don't know. I thought it was funny though.
Very funny.
It started to get a little tense. Simone said she's going to take care of the video because she told her to send it to me so I can edit it. She's like, no, I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna put it on the social media so you can see how your friends look. I mean, when you post your friends on social media.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm like, don't do that. Girl, it's on the World Wide Web. It's on the TV. So what?
It's true.
I don't know.
I didn't even think about it. You're right. You're right.
Right. So Simone says the original intervention was wrong. Heavenly apologized. She's tearing up.
Yeah.
She said from the bottom of her soul. And she said she wanted to do it in front of everybody. So everybody knew it was sincere.
Right.
And it was funny. She said, when I laughed, nobody else was laughing. Paul, like, yeah, nobody was laughing, Heavenly, because it was hurtful. She said, you really got to start thinking about how the things you say will affect people.
And it's true. She does.
And then here we go. I was traumatized in childhood. I come up with coping techniques. Little Kim is her alter ego. Mm-hmm. It's not an excuse. I'm a work in progress. I was like, okay.
I felt that, and that was a real, genuine moment from Dr. Heavenly, and it's true. A lot of people, and not everybody, because everybody reacts differently, but some people who do get bullied or stuff like that, they do kind of. It's almost like, and it's really an insecurity. It's almost like, I'm gonna beat you to it. Like, before you can insult me, I'm gonna get you. Like, I just think she has that mentality, and she did have a rough childhood, and I appreciate her being vulnerable, and they did the flashbacks to show us. And I was like, yeah, she kind of had a rough childhood for sure. So, yeah.
Okay, y'all. So that's it. They leaving. I want y'all to rate this episode. I had a ball. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a 10. Y'all know I be generous.
Ooh. Oh, you are being very generous.
I do be generous with these. Let me just say 9.5.
These are my favorite girls, but I'm gonna give them a 7.
Give them a 9.5 because I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Okay, Tiffany is 7, 9.5, 9, 9, 7. Okay, so we in the okay.
Close. We in the 7 to 10 range.
I had a good time. RHOA. All right, y'all hit that like button. I gotta change these settings. Give me some more comments, and
yes, make sure y'all hitting that like button.
Monique, can you read some of the comments while I'm doing this?
Oh, There hasn't been any new ones yet. Just the 7s, 9s, 7. I gave it a 7.5.
Child. And I had so many pictures. You know what? I'm not gonna do the pictures for Real Housewives, but let me go ahead and change this because it's too much, and I don't have much time with Monique. I got 30 more minutes, so we're gonna use the time wisely. Oh, y'all! Did y'all see the reunion looks?
I saw them.
Okay.
I don't know how I feel about it.
Okay. So listen, maybe I will go back over some after you leave or something if I get there. But we have a lot on this we have a lot in this episode.
Okay.
This is the end of day 3, not Michelle Obama. This is season 14, episode 15. Ross stands up at the table. Don't fuck with my wife. And I just said school back and eat your food. Because wasn't nobody ganging up on your wife. This is we're tongue fighting.
Yeah.
Fighting. There's no imminent danger.
Right.
This is the job that she signed up for. Sit down and eat your food. So I remember you were really upset.
Oh, I went off.
Yeah.
And I'm very surprised. Like the comments I've been seeing, they've been mixed. It's to me 50-50. Some people have a problem with it, how he spoke to them and all that. And then others, Simba, stop. Sorry, y'all, he scared the shit out of me. He did something crazy. And then other people were like, oh, well, he wasn't really being aggressive. It was justified. I don't get that. And y'all know I try to be fair. I don't mother trucking agree because Nita brought up an excellent point. It was only verbal. It was nothing physical. Nobody threw nothing. It wasn't so heated to where it about to get popped. It wasn't like that. Now, I do think they were gaying, like Kenya was gaying up a little bit with Sheree. Because I remember Marlo even said, all right, y'all, one at a time. So she did say that. So that does lead me to believe they were kind of ganging up on her. But like I said last week, y'all, had he stood up and said, ladies, can we please stop it? Please, let's stop it. Let's end it. Let's enjoy the rest of our night. Let's not do this. I would have been okay with that. But it was the standing up as a man, you're cursing, and you're almost reprimanding them like they're children. You're exerting your manlyhood, your testosterone, you're exerting that almost as if you're trying to shut them up and intimidate them. I don't like that. That might have been his intent, but that's how it came off for me. And if I was a woman standing there, it would have came off like that for me. And then it doesn't help the fact that you do it to the 2 single women at the table that do not have a man there. Because had it been Candy or Drew, I don't know if he would have stood up the same way, because then that would have been him and the husband. I don't know Ross' personality enough to say yay or nay, but I'm just posing that question to y'all. Food for thought.
That is interesting. I remember, and it just never plays out well on camera because all they're gonna call you bitch made, you in the women's business, don't do it. Just don't do it. Like, I wish he would have just sat there and ate his food.
And Kara, I like your, because you know what? It crossed my mind when I saw the clip a couple times. I was like, maybe he's also talking to production, because when he looked at the girls, but he also looked like, so I feel like he could have been talking to production as well. But the optics didn't look good at the end of the day.
Right. And of course, that's what Kenya hit. You don't think it was aggressive, girl? We all know that was where it was going to go, and that's why he should have sat out of it. So the ladies are talking. They had walked off Sonya and Ross walked off. The ladies was talking about, oh, so now we can't call each other out on that shit. People call me out on my shit all the time. So they sitting up there bewildered trying to figure out what's going on. And then Candy says she's wondering why Kenya is going so hard. But Kenya, she has a thing for Sonya. I'm telling you, you want to stay on Kenya's good side, because I'm telling you, the bad side is not the side you want to be on. You don't want it with her. But she said Kenya had such a great time on the catamaran. So I don't understand why you're making it a big deal. And she's like, oh yeah, I had the best time. So yes, Kenya. So I don't agree. Are y'all team Kenya or team Sonya on this whole you should have called me while you're working and blah blah blah? She had an event planned for you guys. Y'all had a good time on the event. You weren't neglected. She was working. I'm team Sonya. I'm not really team Sonya too much, but on this particular point, I'm team Sonya.
I'm with you on that one.
Ain't nobody holding your hand.
And I'm glad Candy said it. She was like, we all been in a situation where we work and we know how it can be. You get distracted. You're not. I'm glad Candy spoke up and was like, I mean, it's not that big of a deal, y'all. I feel like Kenya just made it such a big. The way they was acting, you would have thought Sonya left them stranded on a fucking island somewhere in the middle of Timbuktu. The way they was acting, bitch, you was at a fucking hotel, bitch. If you wanted to go so bad, take your ass on a cab and go. Kenya.
Right. Hold on.
Kenya, it's just like as soon as she gets on my good side, she does some shit that that irks me. And with Kenya, she likes to cherry pick when it comes to a lot of stuff. Kenya is the queen of cherry picking when this is okay, when this is not okay. Oh, you're being a bully. But Kenya is one of the most passive aggressive bullies I've ever seen. Right. But she saw somebody else. It just, I hate the word love hate, but I'll just say I have a love hate feeling for Kenya. Pissed me off with how she handled it. She just went too hard, and maybe she was looking for a moment. Maybe she had her producer hat on, and that's another thing with her. I can't tell when she's being unless besides when she's crying. I can't tell when Kenya's being authentic or when she has her producer hat on. And that's also annoying too.
Yeah.
For me as a viewer, for me.
So she got a wild head up her ass for Sonya. So child, I'm sure that reunion. Ooh, child.
They said Sonya couldn't handle her own at the reunion. They said she was getting red left and right.
Ooh. Yeah, listen, at the end of the episode, we saw that. Okay, so we're gonna get there. But of course they bring up if we're gonna compare trips, the South Carolina trip that Kenya hosted, no, fail.
A shit show.
Way better. This was way better than what she ever did.
Facts.
So, and then of course, Candy is not gonna let up about that crab cake. How she ain't feed them girls, and she went and ordered some Uber Eats and got her one crab cake and ate it around everybody else. So Kenya,
I'm going.
Yeah,
Miss Ma'am.
But Miss Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to sit down and eat your food too. So anyway, Sonya and them, they kind of take a breath. They come back to the table. She just dismisses them. She was like, I want to have a good day. I want to, she just shut it down. She's like, y'all have a good night. We're going to go rafting tomorrow around 12-ish and stuff like that. So anyway, shit by Sheree. Girl, shut up. I ain't got nothing else to say.
Girl, there was a meme that I saw yesterday. I can't believe I didn't send it to you. The person was like, I done graduated from undergrad. I done got my master's. I done got my doctorate. I done had a baby. I done done this. I done done that. And all these 15 years, and Sheree still ain't put out She by Sheree.
I thought it was funny.
I was like, I want to live the whole, what? She by Sheree, that was 2007, 2008, when that first was even a thing.
We is on season 14, and she's still talking about I got 3 weeks to this event. And I'm like, girl, you had 14 years.
It is not that hard. It's not that hard. And I
think
understand she had like the excuses she gave. I was like, I mean, yeah, but no. Yeah, but no.
right.
Ain't that hard. All these little fucking influencers and shit popping up with this, popping up with the girl. And you have resources. I feel like Sheree does not use her resources. I would have been hit up Candy like, girl, do you have any contacts? Because you know Candy shit is legit.
Right.
Candy shit is legit. I would
Right.
have been. You gotta do that in life if you want to
Yeah.
grow. Like, hit up your resources. Ask people you know in your circle. The fuck,
Yeah.
bitch.
She did say get your credit cards ready, child. And that's what she tweeted.
That's what she tweeted. Yeah.
I ain't getting nothing. But for me, I think Sheree should really I want to say I want her to do one thing at a time. Focus on one thing. I think she's trying to come out with a line. And I really think like
which is a good idea.
It is, but later on, but at least put something out. Like, you know, she had the gym mats with her logo on it. She had the water bottles. Like,
and I like the mat.
Her thing. Yeah, fitness is her thing. That's something that you can get in mass production, sell e-commerce and stuff like that, and build towards more. So just build and build and build. Once you get something, get your hands on something with that fitness thing, learn how to do it, and then we go to the next. I feel like she's trying to do too much at one time,
Way
and
too much at once.
she's just not a business savvy person. So everybody's trying to figure out why Marlo is in charge, girl. Nobody is listening to her.
Yeah.
He's like, come on, y'all, we about to go. Everybody's still singing.
They really were though. They really were doing what you just did.
She said, I gotta get some water. I said, oh. They know that tears Marlo up. She does not like being ignored or all of that. But she was like, everybody, let's go. Everybody is over Marlo. Sonya is talking to Sheree about Kenya. Child. Oh boy. She said she tried to have a friendship with Kenya, but I think she's on to something. She said, because I've been becoming close with Marlo, that's it. Sometimes people don't like you for who you associate yourself with. So if I have a problem, they want you to have a problem. So, and so I think that's probably what it was, because they were earlier, like in episode 1 or 2 or something like that. They went out together and they were talking. Okay, then they're eating underneath this tree, and then the damn bird is pooping underneath the tree. I said, "Why? Who the hell idea was to put a damn table with food and people sitting down underneath a tree?" Baby,
me girl, Candy girl, Kira. I thought the same thing. I thought the same thing. Thought the same thing.
Right?
She did it in that fast. It does not take that. It's just not that hard. But I do think at one point Sheree had t-shirts. I think she had t-shirts at one point, but I think it was very short-lived. It was short-lived.
Monique, you funny. She's not buying her Alibaba. Now, Candy, baby, I'm sorry. You know I love you. That stance that you took with the bird poop and the food.
She said that it didn't poop in her food. That's why she got up with her plate and was like, "Well, it didn't shit on me, so I'm gonna keep eating." That's what she said in her speak on it.
Her and Kenya. I was just like,
No, you could die from that. No, I think Kenya was being stupid in the confession. I think she's trying to be silly, but Candy said it didn't shit on her, so she got her ass up with her plate. You know, she don't play about her food, and that's why she kept eating. I would have, if I got spared, I would have been in the corner too. Like shit, it ain't get on me. Thank God.
Yeah, I get that too. I get that too. But I think it was just too close to Candy. I felt like it was too
okay.
close. Okay. So sometimes something come down, maybe something splat, like maybe it's just not all one drop, maybe it's a couple. You know, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Sorry.
I'm hungry now. About this damn food.
I was like, I said she made herself look so
What?
no.
What are you gonna say?
I mean, she act like she had a hard knock life or something. Like you don't
How
know where your next meal coming from. Like it just read bad. It just read bad. I was just like,
I'm not fooling with you, Nita. I am not fooling with you.
I know she is a Taurus just like me, and I love you. If y'all see my Instagram, baby, I does it up. I go out to eat all the time.
Foodie.
But baby, I'm not eating no bird poop. I'm not. I'm just not. I'm sorry. I'm a foodie just like the rest of them, but guess what? It's a no for me, dog.
It's a no for me, dog.
So Sheree, Marlo, and Monietta was talking about this whole situation. Now I agree that Sheree said that Candy inserted herself. Marlo went low, of course. She always goes low. She admitted to it and all this other stuff. But she still is playing the victim here because she doesn't see the hypocrisy of what she was saying to him. Candy did insert herself because he wasn't talking. Like, listen, just like how we said that was Sonya. Sonya should have stepped in for Ralph and defended Ralph because I'm
Drew.
But you know, yeah, Ken, you didn't have to say anything. You really didn't. But you did. And
but you did.
You ain't tell no lies.
I have to be fair.
You ain't telling no lies. And Monietta was trying to take up for Candy. I was like, oh, poor Monietta. Sonya's back. They go whitewater rafting. It was so pretty. That's why I said Candy loved it. I can tell me and Candy, we here because she loves the luxury. Kenya talking about I wanted to do something where everybody talking about they wanted. I was like, I'm good for the relaxation. Put your feet up and have them do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I was here with her. And then she said we're doing the Golden Girl version of rafting. And I think Marlo asked how deep it was, and he was like, it could be as deep as 1 foot to 25 feet.
Oh, hell to the no.
So, of course, Sheree had to carry the bone back to Kenya.
The bone carrier.
And then Kenya was like, you don't think that him cursing was intimidating to you? I thought it was a little aggressive. I don't even have a man to protect me or to say anything or stand up for me. Sheree was playing both sides. That's what I have right here.
She was playing both sides for sure. I mean, I agree with Kenya. Like I said earlier, you picked the two women that didn't have no man with them.
Right.
So it did look a certain way. And you did use profanity and you cursed at them. Don't fuck with my wife. I mean, what are they supposed to say? And you did. I just feel like I don't like when someone does that. And again, maybe he didn't do it intentionally, but he used his maleness as a way to intimidate them almost. And I don't like that.
Yeah.
To shut them up. I don't like that.
Absolutely.
I don't like it.
Yeah. And Sonya is saying, I don't know who she's talking to, but she's saying that every time she tries to confront, see, this is why she called her passive aggressive. Now, I do think that Kenya is aggressive, but she plays this card. She plays this Kenya card where she trauma dumps. It's similar to Marlo. Oh, I went through all this stuff. all of this, all crying and all that stuff. So of course somebody can't air out their grievance and then you just bust out crying and start talking about so that's why she keeps calling it passive aggressive. But no, Kenya is very aggressive. She's aggressive. But in these instances, Sonya is absolutely right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Miss Kenya. I'm just going to tell you the way I see it.
Yep. I have to be fair.
Yeah. And yeah. So that's why she said that. But girl, it did not look good for her. Okay, so Monietta and Candy is telling. Oh, she was saying that Marlo opened up to her, and she was like, "This fuck y'all bomb. I don't want to hear shit." I was like, Candy. I said, I want her to just keep that energy. Just keep it. I don't like all the flip flopping. Like, yeah, I will. You only get but a certain amount of times with me. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of those type things. So
right.
Cutting you off right at the pass or whatever. But if we get there, then we get there and we're gonna stay there.
Right.
Divine intervention take place. So the dinner was beautiful. Marlo and Candy got the same shirt. I love that shirt now. Come on, can I get that shirt?
What shirt was it?
The shirt with the big ruffles. And Kenya said that she almost bought the shirt as well. So Candy had on the green one.
Oh, I like it. Yes.
It's beautiful. That is so big.
I do like that top. I do like it.
Candy didn't like it. She was pissed. Kenya said she almost bought that shirt. It's an Alexander McQueen, ain't it? Yes, baby. So Sonya is asking, she's saying she's tired or whatever. Then she's asking, asking around the table, what is your highlight of the trip? And then Sheree blurts out the track. I enjoyed the track. And then Marlo jumped in there and she was like this, oh yeah, I watched that video back and the way you were rooting me on and all that stuff and talking about go Marlo. That just touched my heart in a special way. Sheree was like, girl, I put money on you. That's the only reason why. I was like, face on the ground. I said, oh my goodness.
That's on stupid.
Okay, yeah. I believe it. She was like, it wasn't even that deep. I put money on you. So then they go starting up about this situation again. We're getting to the end, y'all. This is the end. So we're getting to the situation. And Todd said exactly what he should have, but he said the F word. But he was talking to Marlo and he said, next time y'all get into a back and forth, leave me out of it. The fuck out of it.
Yeah.
Though. And then what she do? Play the card. That is the card that you're gonna play. See, he gonna talk to me like that? Why I ain't got no man? It's the same thing. But you started it, Marlo. You the one started talking about him.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm looking at him and Ross sideways because I am starting to feel like that's some punk shit. If they really are, like, how do I say this? Sometimes you can subconsciously do something and it not be intentional. I truly, truly wonder if subconsciously they feel comfortable saying those things, speaking that way, dropping those F-bombs, speaking to the women that don't have men there. I'm sorry. And I'm not trying to go up for Marlo, but
she do got a male friend.
Seen it twice. Well, I think he's gay, and heterosexual men don't look at them as a threat. Not saying that's right, but that's their thought process.
Right.
So I just feel like, and don't get me wrong, there's a difference between what Todd, for me, I can only speak for me. When Todd dropped the F-bomb and the way he did it, I received it in a different way than I did with Ross. Ross has felt more aggressive.
Right.
For me, I will give Todd that, but I still, because he's just like a cusser. He sounded tired. He just said, "Leave me the fuck out of it, please." But I'm sorry. If Marlo had a man, like a for real man, not like that, I meant if she has a lover there. Before y'all jump on me, if she had an actual lover with her, I do, and same thing with Kenya, and same thing with Sheree. I do wonder if they would still do that stuff. If they would still say, "Leave me the fuck out of it." If they would stand up and say, "Leave my fucking wife alone," or leave. I wonder.
Right.
Inquiring minds want to know. That's all. That is all.
Absolutely.
Just curious.
Absolutely. So because of this whole thing, I think that's why production had the men leave, because we doing this mix of men trying to have conversations with women and women feeling like they shouldn't be having conversations. So they just dismissed them. They was like, all right, y'all go ahead and go. So then we got the women at the table and stuff. And then next thing you know, Sonya like, what's up, King? I said, what's up?
Like, what's up? That's fighting words.
Like, what's up?
What's up?
You sound like a man. What's up?
What's up? What's good?
I'm about to be.
Depending on where you from.
What is up? I'm gonna tell you what's up. I'm gonna tell you what's up. What's up? Girl, shut up. I was like, girl, no. I
was like, oh shit. You trying to squabble?
Right. And then doing all of that, and then sitting up there when Kenya finally give you a chance to talk. Let me think.
You had all that lip when you was with Sheree and venting. You had all that lip when you were venting to Sheree, but now you stuck on stupid. Now you got to think. Oh, let me think.
And you had plenty of examples, because the producers showed the bean footage.
They sure did.
You had it, but you just ain't have it on your tongue. And Kenya did call you inarticulate.
Ooh. And I feel like Kenya said that because Sonya has shown that several times. We're not going to forget how she was with Drew. She could barely spit it out. She could barely explain it. People were confused. Like, huh? Right. Like, I remember people were saying.
Candy was saying it in the confessional.
Candy said it. Yeah, they were like, huh? Wait, what? Huh? Like, so yeah, you don't be articulating yourself in the best way. Like,
yeah. But she was right. She said, but that's Kenya's go-to. You know, people who suffer with narcissistic abuse, they tend to pick up some of the traits.
Really?
They start to do the things that were done to them. I noticed Drew does it. She does the stuff that her husband does. Mark, this whole thing. Kenya knows that being dismissive gets on people's nerves. Doing those types of things, you start to take on some of them characteristics as well. And I think that's what is coming out with this. But she is dismissive. She hung up the phone on her. They was in the thing when they were supposed to be going to the thing, and they was waiting in the driveway for 2 hours, and she told her to get the fuck out of her face. I was like, Kenya.
That was true. Girl, get out my face. I would have been like, no, Kenya, you fucking was trying her. And I hate that she got ate up at the reunion, because Sonya does have a couple valid points.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Kenya, you work. And this is human nature. What I've noticed about human nature, and it's effed up. People know who they can and can't do certain things to, say certain things to, get over on. And as much as Kenny is like, I'm against bullying, she be a fucking bully. I.e. Sonya, i.e. Tanya. She knew she could do that shit to Tanya because Tanya was more timid. Any other chick on that cast, had Kenya pulled that shit on somebody else that season and brought some bitch cookie fucking lady and sat her up in front of Eva, sat her in front of Nene, sat her in front of Candy, it would have been a different motherfucking situation. It would have been. But she knew she could do it to Sonya. To Tanya. And she doing the same shit to Sonya. Oh, get out my face, girl. Bye. Bye, girl. She wouldn't do that with certain people. And I hate that about human nature. People, it's like a psychological, you subconsciously are doing that because you know you can do it to said person. And that is messed up because it's kind of calculating. It's a little calculating opinion.
Yes.
Went off for a second.
It's true too. Yeah, she did.
Yeah. Thank you, Kira. Kenya was such a bully to Drew. Have y'all gone back and ever watched the first couple episodes of she was such a Drew didn't do shit. Drew walked in a room with the fucking boot and a wig on, and Kenya just went in and let have on the poor girl. You would have thought this was her like arch nemesis. I just don't. Kenya has bullied people but want to cry wolf all the time, and that's why she rubs me the wrong way. I don't like it. Right. I don't like it. I got a little angry. Let me
let me see. All right, I'm about to pull up these pictures real quick. I got Monique maybe for 5 more minutes.
A good 10. Okay.
So the category is, so you know.
The category is
peach. They are slaying.
Oh yes.
You know, the picture as a whole look good, but when you break down each look, it kind of they not hitting like they should be hitting.
And what I've noticed, y'all, in general, sometimes certain looks look different on picture versus video.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of not good because sometimes something can look good on picture or look bad on picture, vice versa, but look good on video.
And also too, with this thing, like they're sitting down for the reunion, so they look good standing up. But how does it sit? Okay,
a good point too. Yep,
that's one thing you got to think about too. So here we go. I'm gonna get the close-ups. This is them as a whole. I think they really look good as a whole. But
click on the picture, Nita, so people click on the picture so we can see it a little. A little bit better. Yep.
Yes, for me, my best dress is Drew.
Okay.
Drew is my best dress, and then Kenya, then Candy, then Sheree, then Marlo, then Sanya.
I feel like Candy's is too fuchsia pink for me. There is no peach in sight. It is very fuchsia pink. And that can sometimes, you have to be careful with that color because it can sometimes look cheap.
Yeah, it threw off the look.
Because even Drew's, even though it's not all the way peach, it's still a softer pink.
Mm-hmm.
Candy's is too much.
Yeah, as far as the color, I think Marlo and Sheree hit it.
Yeah, and even Kenya. I'll throw Kenya because that's like a nice dark orange.
Okay.
For me. Sanya is definitely last.
Oh my God.
And then second to last would be Candy for me.
Okay.
Let
me see what y'all say in the comments.
Don't like the outfits too similar of looks. Everyone can't carry off the color. Yeah, it's just
right.
That's cool. She's
Yeah, I think that's a really good color for darker skin. That orange that is beautiful. It pops on darker skin women. Any of those bright colors like yellows and peaches and oranges, white. You know, Kenya is a white. She wears a lot of white. She wears a yellow. She knows her colors, so you know.
It looks good. I mean, the color. I mean, I love that orange looking color.
Yeah. Let me get maybe some pictures by itself. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Candy. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I do not like her hair. Her hair is a no for me. She got dreads in it, and then she looks like they ran out of dreads, and then they just put regular hair, a regular punk girl. No.
I think she should have had like a nice sleek ponytail.
Yeah.
Or a nice updo and just like a couple bangs or whatever hanging down, you know, something like that.
Because the dress is already doing a lot. The dress
is so much because the color She needed a sleek ponytail up, or like I said, a updo, and then had like a couple of the bangs, just like curls right here. That would have been cuter. And I'm not even a fashion girl like that, but I just know the hair is not coinciding with the outfit.
Right. You know, the hair is a no, definitely no. Kenya looks beautiful. I like the blonde highlights in there in her hair.
It does look good.
She looks very, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's tamed. Yes, Kira, it's tamed but nice. Like there's something about it I like, but I also feel like it could have been a little bit more at the same time.
Y'all talking about Kenya?
Yeah, the only thing that she's winning is the color. Like the design of the dress itself is a little bit on the simple side for me. I almost said basic, but simple side.
Yeah.
But the color on her skin plus her hair, it makes her look good.
Yeah, and I think it's something about the two textures, the two color tones that kind of brings it out just a little bit. I think she looks nice.
Yeah, she looks nice.
And Miss Drew Sador.
I would like it more, except for that part right there that looks like it's a hand. Like just that little part. I don't like that part. That if that part could just go, I would like the dress a little bit more.
Okay.
For me. What you think?
Okay. Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah, I put her. I gave her first place actually.
Okay.
So yeah, because I think it just looks like a little statement, like a.
I don't know why it's bothering me so much.
Sheree's dress is really simple, but she got the
very. Damn, she got some titties, some titties.
So what about the makeup? Are y'all liking the makeup? I think Sheree looks nice. I think Drew has a little bit too much bronzer on.
Too much bronzer at the forehead.
Yeah, too much bronzer. Yeah, I like Sheree's face, and out of the three girls here. So yeah, but Marlo's dress looked better like this.
Yeah, it looked. That's what I'm saying. I saw this picture. That's why Marlo was like my top pick, because of this picture that I saw. So it really depends on the picture, the lighting, standing versus sitting, video versus picture. There's so many things that goes into it. So
yeah. I mean, that's more flattering than the standing up picture. It just didn't do anything for me. Yeah. So that's it. That's the looks. Oh, they got all the Candy's looks.
Oh wow, I love that.
I like her in the white.
Yeah, I love the white.
Yeah, I like the white look. Yeah, she always nails in white.
I love the jumpsuit to the far right. I've seen it before. That's not the best picture of it, but I remember that reunion. I like that look.
Okay. That was cute. I like how they had that, but that's a lot of work, y'all. They be sitting up, they be combing and getting all these pictures together. But yeah, so I just wanted to go over the looks with you guys, and since we had a little bit of time, I got 30 minutes before Hidden Gems, and you're getting ready to do Hot Topics.
Nah, girl, I ain't gonna do it tonight, Chad.
Oh,
we're gonna have to do that next week, y'all. Hot Topics.
Yeah. She's kind of.
I can't wait to hear y'all's Hidden Gems though, because y'all are covering one of my favorite movies, paid in full. So I will be tuning in for sure.
Okay. Well, we'll be there. I got maybe 30 minutes to try to refresh myself and get something to eat.
Okay.
I'll see you guys. And it's less work on me, because when you hosting and you gotta do everything,
it's a lot of work.
On Miss K's channel tonight, y'all.
Okay, good to know. Miss K's channel. Yes, y'all. It's a lot of work to host, the commentary, the pictures, the comments.
Yeah.
But
I appreciate y'all for hanging in there with us. Miss Kira, Monique Johnson, Savannah, LSW. Who else was in here? HEA.
Tiffany.
Tiffany, yeah.
LSW.
Miss Daria was in here for a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. So anyway, y'all, that is what's up. Had a good time chopping it up with you. Oh wait, we didn't rate the episode.
Oh,
We gotta rate the peaches, the peach juices. What we think?
okay.
Right. Sheree is using her platform all wrong. Her and Martell deserve each other. They both whack. Both whack. Um,
The
I'm gonna
public
give
is
it. I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
Me too.
I'm gonna give it 7.5 because Sonya, it was an epic fail. It was an epic
Oh
fail.
yeah, at the end. Oh, let me think about it. Girl, let you think about it. You had all this time. You show was yapping about it earlier that same day, but you gotta think about
What's up? What's up? Somebody said that her battery fizzled out. She needed to change her batteries.
it. Oh,
Somebody put a
I'm
battery in her bag.
the back. I'm weak.
Oh yeah. Game of Thrones tomorrow, y'all. That's House of the Dragon. House of the Dragon. And I'm gonna have some special guests on there, y'all. It's not just gonna be me, Moochie, and Miss K. It's gonna be a full panel, y'all. So excited. I gotta prepare because it's on my channel.
Uh-oh.
I have to prepare. But it's not gonna be a recap style thing. It's gonna be questions, predictions, theories, trivia, like all the things. It's gonna be fun. So we're gonna have a good time.
Awesome.
I'm trying to loosen up on these lives and get it right. So yeah.
Yes, not so stressful. Yes.
Right. So yes. All right. Let me think about it. Girl, epic fail.
Epic.
Well, I will see you back next week on Mo's channel.
CCC.
Yep. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Get down in the comments and get some chatter going so we can get the algorithm kind of doing something.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, y'all.